Hello horror fans, and welcome to a new game on my channel, Dredge. Now this is a game that's been out for a couple of months and I've been very excited to play it. I was patiently waiting on it because my fiance wanted to buy it for me as a birthday gift, and so I went ahead and waited till she was able to, and I'm very thankful for her for doing that. It's an amazing gift. I'm really looking forward to playing this game. For those who haven't seen anything on it before, this game is a fishing game, but as I said, it is a horror game as well. It is a Cthulhu-based game as far as the story goes. So we won't be just fishing like normal, we will be having some interesting interactions with monsters and sea creatures. But with all that being said, let's go ahead and jump in and see what Dredge has to offer. Job listing. Angler wanted. Really should get that windshield fixed. Guess it doesn't matter now. Maybe if he got the windshield fixed, he wouldn't have hit that rock. The morning light fills your eyes, and you try to sit upright. You're lying on the cold, wet dock where you collapsed the night before. A short man is shouting orders at a handful of workers disembarking from a boat nearby. The man notices you. Mayor, welcome to Greater Marrow. I must say, quite the dramatic first impression. I see you've already introduced yourself to the jagged rocks along the bay. You do not see the lighthouse. It was shining right at you. Ah well, I'm glad to see our new fisherman upright and breathing. Now you would think after I just crashed my boat, he might be questioning my capabilities as a fisherman. That's just me. Your boat was hopelessly damaged, but I've had a few of the locals move your things to one of our old vessels. We'll catch up later to discuss more details. I'll let you go out there to catch some fish. See if you can fill your cargo while you get your bearings in the light. Finally, I don't suppose I needed to say this, but get back by sundown before the fog rolls in. Keep a close eye on the time. It can really creep up on you. Alright, move forward, reverse, and side to side. Straightforward enough controls. I am using a joystick for this, as I just feel it fits better for this style of game. Alright. So we've caught a blue mackerel. Let's go ahead and put it there. Alright, caught another blue mackerel. You know what? We'll put that up here. How many blue mackerels can we catch? I'd say that's enough of those for right now. Let's see what else we can catch. These look a bit bigger. Disturbed water. Let's start fishing it. Alright, we caught a cod. We caught a trophy cod. Alrighty. Don't know what that does exactly, but we'll go ahead and take it. This spot has been depleted. Alright. So we've caught all we can there. How about over here? What do we got over here? You don't have the right equipment for this spot. Alright, so let's go ahead and leave it for now. We'll head over here. We got some rain going on, that's great. This game is going to improve my skill check capabilities, that's for sure. Alright, so we got a blue mackerel. Might as well fill our hold, basically. Alright, still good out as far as I can see. Alright, so we depleted that one as well. Looks like we could get one more fish, perhaps. And that's about it. What do we have here? Alright, so we caught an arrow squid. Let's get back before it gets too dark out. Oh, looks like it is already too dark out. Alright. Well, looks like we're going to make it back safely enough, but really I need to start heading back probably about 1700. Alright, now how do I dock? A. There we go. You step onto the dock at Greater Marrow. The mayor is waiting nearby. Ah, I see you've returned in one piece. Very good. Before you head off to town, we should discuss the matter of your boat. As I mentioned earlier, your old boat was too badly damaged to be repaired. However, I'm more than happy to sell you that replacement vessel. Yours to own. I understand you may not have the necessary funds on hand, so we'll consider it a loan. But I want to make this easy for you. Until your debt is repaid, a tiny portion of your fish sales will go towards paying it off. A small amount of interest will go towards improving the town. So to recap, you'll need to sell fish to the local market, paying off your debt, and in turn, keeping the population fed and satisfied. Understand? Alright, so local fishermen. Selling fish helps the town and pays off my debt. Got it. Off you go then. Sell those fish while they're still fresh. Now that is something I do know happens. If you wait, the fish do go bad on you, so you do want to sell them that same day. You enter a squalid shack on the fringe of the marketplace. The familiar smell of fish fills the air. Flies buzz haphazardly around a downcast man behind the counter. Fishmonger. You're the new fisherman, eh? Surprised they found a new one so fast. What happened to the other one? It takes a certain type of person to last out here. It's not a life for everyone. So he either was killed or he took a long walk off a short pier. Anyway, to business. I'll pay you for fish. Bigger and fresher means more money. Some species are just worth more too. Other towns on other islands might pay you different, but while you're still got a debt outstanding here, I'd suggest you work on paying it off first. So let's see what you got. Alright. So that'll sell for $9.46, $9.58. That'll sell for $17.20. That'll sell for $14. Alright, so let's go ahead and sell. Is there like a sell all? Doesn't seem like it. Oh, sell all fish. There we go. Whoop. I accidentally discarded it. There we go. That's what I had wanted to do. Right. Debt has been adjusted by $17.44. So we've sold everything we have. The mayor is standing outside the fishmonger's store. Excellent work. I have no doubt you'll be able to provide for this town. Look here, I found this down by the docks. I'm sure someone like you could make something out of it. Why don't you take it? Alright. Research part. let's go ahead and put it in storage. Oh, one last thing. Our local shipwright mentioned she might be able to make some modifications to your ship. You should pay her a visit. Alright, I need to look at my storage because I think I put that fish in there. Yeah, I did. So I didn't throw it away, at least. Let's go ahead and put it in the cargo and put it over here. There we go. We'll sell that as well. So we have $25.67 left. It's a cheap ship he sold me. So that's not bad at all. Alright, so we're on research here. Let's see. So we've got a flexible fishing pole for coastal and shallow. Spend one part, and I have one part. Or we have a hydraulic rod. Mechanically assisted reels allow the catching of significantly larger species. So I'm going to want both of them. But there were some fish over in the shallows I had seen. So I want to go ahead and get this, I think. There we go. Oh, so I still need another one of those for that, it looks like. That's sort of unfortunate. We have engines, we have pots, we have nets as well. Alright. So the shipwright. As you walk into the yard, you see the shipwright making repairs to a damaged hull. She looks up at you briefly before turning back to her work.
Ah.
You must be the new fisherman. Alright, so we've completed the introductions. I can make improvements to your vessel in the yard. Mind you, I'm not in the business of doing favors around here. Payment is up front, and everything takes some time to install. Also, if you take any damage on the rocks, or any damage at all, I can patch it up, mostly. Okay, so something's gonna hit our ship beside the rocks, I think. She shrugs and gestures toward the hull she's currently attempting to repair. A number of wooden boards, all well above the waterline, are splintered and scratched. Yeah, something attacked the ship. Take a look around. Just remember, bigger the equipment, the longer it takes to install. So plan ahead. Alright, so she's got this rod for shallow. This one for shallow. I have the money for this one, so I could do shallow. What does my rod do? Mine does coastal. So I'd like this one that does coastal and shallow. Well, I'd like this one to do shallow. I want to see what lightweight rods do to catching fish that live in the shallows. Small spool makes it limited reeling speed, however. Alright. I think we're fine with this. Let's go ahead and do that. Yeah, we'll get it installed right there. Perfect. Alright. Don't need any repairs done. So let's return to town. It is nighttime out. So pressing Y is the thing to do right now. I have nothing in my locker or anything like that. The cabin. We have this encyclopedia. Alright, so we've caught a arrow squid, a blue mackerel, and a cod. So we see the prices of them there. That's sort of cool. The abyssal thing over there looks incredibly creepy. That looks fun. And so I'm clear, I'm going to be trying to get everything done in this game. I'm going to do everything as I possibly can, and just really take my time and enjoy the game. I'm not going to push the storyline along too quickly. I just want to really complete everything as I'm going. So I will try to fish every fish. I will try to get every upgrade to the ship. So we'll see how it all goes. But let's see if the mayor has something he needs to tell us here. So we have undocked, rest, research. Alright, we already did the research. So now I know that when it has a cog there, it means that you have to have the number of cogs on it. So this would have been 2. I really should have gone with this one. That's my mistake there. Really sort of frustrated about that. But oh well. Hopefully we'll be able to find some more parts here soon enough. What can I do for you? I'd like to pay off some of my debt. I do have a little bit of money left. How much would you like to repay? Let me see how much money I have. Where can I see my money? $62. So I can repay my debt right now. Let's go ahead and just repay the debt. Alright, let's go ahead and do all of it. Fantastic. Now what else can I do for you? I want to ask about the wider region. Certainly. Is there somewhere in particular you wish to know more about? Well, the main port over there is a place called Inglefell. It's right on the approach to the cliffs. You can't miss it. It's a whaling town, but I haven't heard much talk of it in these days. I think quite a few people have left, one way or another. Is there another area you'd like to discuss? Let's go with Stellar Basin. Quite a popular tourist destination. There's a resort on the atoll, built on top of a beautiful coral reef. Sounds pretty. I'm sure there's a wide variety of fish there. Maybe you fancy getting your hooks into some of these? Some of those? Is there another area you'd like to discuss? Twisted Strand. I don't think there's much to tell. It's just a tangled mass of trees. It's often blanketed in a thick fog, even during the day. You'd want some good lights and a good sense of direction if you're to go exploring there. Alright, so last one is Devil's Spine. Ah yes, it's quite exciting really. An active volcano amongst a city of ancient ruins. Interesting. I must caution against sailing there, however. The ruins lie low in the water and would surely tear through your hull. Not to mention the aforementioned volcano could erupt at any moment. You can occasionally hear it rumbling from here. Is there another area you'd like to discuss? That's all for now on that. What happened to the last fisherman? The last fisherman? Oh, he was very unreliable. He'd go out at night, come back with no fish, and proceed to sleep all day. Well, that is definitely not a good fisherman for this town. He was also a terrible captain. I mean, really terrible. Constantly running aground on the reef, even in broad daylight. The shipwright almost ran out of wood for repairs. No, he was no good. One evening he left and never came back. So long, he shan't be missed by us. Now what else can I do for you? Alright, we've taken care of those things. So, let's go ahead, and we're going to go ahead and end things here, I think, for this first episode. The game, as I said, I've seen it before, and I'm really pleased with it overall. It's a very fun-looking game, and so far it's been a lot of fun to play. As I said, I plan on maxing everything out somewhat, so next episode, now that we've got a rod to do coastal fishing, we're going to go ahead and do some coastal fishing. But with that in mind, if you enjoyed what I did in this episode, please go ahead and click that like button. If you've not already, please subscribe to the channel, click the bell icon, so that you're aware when I produce new videos in the future. Thank you, and I hope to see you again for more Dredge.